was before. Now with a great radio situation with the Rod Ryan Show. Pretty good looking lap for Dan Evans. The man hit the qualifying track. We're talking about an awful lot of team screen guys. Fortune, though, is going to have the better qualifying time. Chris went way deep in that. And now is the full-time ride. The leader of the deep in the turn. That will give Bellhan. I was going to say give Bellhan a better shot, but by just a little bit, Bellhan will have the better time, but all that slipping Vance Auto Parts grinder will take a solo run in qualifying. Getting around here pretty well. Now, he's known because share races over the years.
He's no slouch in that department.
But he's pretty much for the last year. And boy, he's having a great run here. You know, it's so gym action on television. He has been a scourge out west for a long time.
Oh,
Damon in trouble.
Big time.
The U.S. Air Force afterburner is a mess. He's back in the throttle, so Swanson, Jim Kohler in the Avenger, Steve Kohler in Wrecking Crew.
Slower than his
Come
brother,
back, Steve. He is out of the parking lot. It's a 5-second penalty on Wrecking Crew. I'm not sure what else, but Jim Kohler will finish his Oil Crusader for the first time will qualify. Yes, I saw that.
Right, they're shooting from the ground level. How about that?
Lindsey Wink gets a Oil Crusader. Those are the problems that Jeff Jones had in qualifying. Before he meets his next opponent. Man. Hawk Warrior.
Well, Dan is an old snake in the grass. He knows how to drive that.
No, Mohawk seems to have a slight advantage, and he needed every bit. Jolly and the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And now Damon has clearly a truck his act back together after that rough qualifying run.
Yes, he
and
did.
He's got to stay off those cars. Candace Job favorite. 2 veterans, 2 guys who can get around the track. Yeah, this was coming to the wire. This one hammer. Oh my!
Wow!
We're gonna.
He didn't cross.
Okay, they didn't call it. Oh. But that backed him off and waited too long. And Cam McQueen is in another area code right now. But for Steve Kohler, again, he's been more of a crew chief, and anytime got 1/4 of the field. You talked about squaring it up. He squared it up well, and
He was way deep. You talked about Chad being deep there. Chris went way deep, slide. R.B. Muller
pretty quick off the line.
Kohler making up ground.
One little bit, and he's in the game. Boy, Kohler had to pull that one out at the end. We're going to go racing. Wow.
Lindsey
And now Spike's in big trouble.
Yeah,
Well,
that's going to
but
screw up
you
his
know what?
time.
This isn't qualifying if Lindsey spins out right
Of that, and he has proven it with these back-to-back wins like a fine wine.
Hey, wait a minute. Bellhan's in the game. But Gravedigger will pull it out. That's about as close as match up here in round 2. But Loopy tightens it up as they fly.
He wants to win. No more Mr. Nice Guy. He wants to win. It's all about racing.
In that turn, smooth as silk. But Fortune is at the finish line.
Wow.
I think Superman got him. Lindsey went a little deeper than he had been, and Kohler's in Vance Auto Parts finish line. Kohler just got too deep in the final turn. But let's watch this lap of the night by anybody, including Anderson.
Has got this track figured out. Cam McQueen has got a problem. The time that he just posted here, Cam McQueen was going for broke, just about got
For the call, so Dennis Anderson's going to get a bye run.
we ever see here at Monster Jam where they can make not racing anybody.
Well, again, it's an oval course, lane choice. Go, it's the championship race in Houston. Anderson by a length. That extra momentum, he won't get there. Dennis Anderson has grabbed his 6th straight racing